Do you realize how many women walk through the world without seeing just how captivating they really are? And I'm not just talking about looks. There's something far more powerful than that. I'm talking about that subtle essence, the way you move, observe, express yourself, the energy you carry that can completely mesmerize someone, even if you don't notice it yourself. The most fascinating thing is that you often undervalue it. You might think that because you don't fit a certain beauty standard, you can't possibly be that alluring. But what truly attracts goes far beyond a slim waist or perfect makeup. It's that quiet confidence, that authenticity that can't be faked, that vibration you give off when you enter a room without saying a word. Today, I want to show you the clearest signs that you are far more attractive than you think, and that men, even when we try to hide it, notice and feel it deeply. Some of these signs are so subtle, you may not even realize their impact. But believe me, we do. Stick around until the 9th sign. It's one of the most overlooked by women, yet for us, it's irresistible. I guarantee it. After this, you'll start seeing yourself in a completely new way. Sign 1 men get nervous around you. This is one of the most genuine and underestimated indicators. When a man acts clumsy, avoids eye contact, or seems slightly uncomfortable, you might think he's not interested. But the opposite is true. He's more fascinated than he knows how to handle. Watch closely. When a man is attracted to a woman who captivates him, his body shows it. He might touch his neck, adjust his shirt, cross and uncross his arms, speak faster or slower, or even go silent, unsure of what to say. It's not that he lacks personality. Your presence simply throws him off balance. Some women don't just attract physically, they command attention. Your energy, attitude, and presence can make even an experienced man feel out of his depth. If you notice a man who is usually relaxed suddenly tenses up, changes posture, or seems overly focused on small things, you're having a real effect. And most importantly, don't tone yourself down to make him comfortable. Embrace it. If he's nervous around you, it's because he sees you as someone worthy of more than casual conversation. Sign 2 people keep glancing at you, even without speaking. It seems simple, but it's a strong, often overlooked sign. When a woman is truly attractive, even if she doesn't realize it, the world notices. You might just be walking by, entering a cafe, or standing in line, but something about you catches attention. It's not the first glance that matters, it's the second. That moment when someone has passed but turns to look again. That shows your presence made an impression that a quick look couldn't satisfy. And it doesn't depend on flashy clothes or perfect styling. Sometimes it's your posture, your calm yet magnetic energy, the way you naturally carry yourself. True attraction isn't declared, it's felt. Many women don't notice because they're focused on their tasks, phones, or destination. But if you ever feel that second glance, believe it, it's unmistakable. Sign 3, you underestimate yourself, but constantly get compliments. This is one of the clearest and most paradoxical signs that you're more attractive than you believe. Ever had a day when you felt ordinary and someone told you looked amazing, or said, "I can't explain it, but there's something about you"? That's not a coincidence. You emit energy that captivates others even when you don't notice it. Authentic women who aren't obsessed with perfection awaken something in people. Your hairstyle might not be perfect, your outfit may feel plain, your body not ideal, but the compliments keep coming. Why? Because your attractiveness goes far beyond the mirror. There's something in your voice, your laugh, your natural movement through the world that signals impact without effort. The contrast between how you see yourself and how others see you makes it even stronger. You're not trying, you're just being you. That authenticity combined with natural feminine energy is magnetic. Next time someone says you have something special, don't brush it off. That something is you. Sign 4, they find reasons to be near you, even for trivial things. Many women don't notice this. When a man is attracted but unsure how to approach, he looks for any excuse to interact. Simple questions, small favors, asking for help or advice, they seem casual, but they're not. When a woman intimidates him slightly, he won't approach directly with compliments. Instead, he finds small reasons to stay close. If this happens repeatedly, it's a clear sign. The actual task doesn't matter, it's about the opportunity to be near you. Notice the nervous smiles, the different tone, the intense gaze that comes with even a trivial request. Sometimes a simple, "Can you help me with this?" really means, "I don't know how to approach you, but I want to be near you." Sign 5, women criticize you without a real reason. I know this isn't the easiest truth to hear, but we have to face it. When a woman is truly attractive, not just in looks, but in her presence, her energy, the way she carries herself, some people around her won't respond positively. And it's not because you're doing anything wrong. Most of the time, you're not even trying to stand out. Yet, you may notice some women giving you strange looks, making passive-aggressive comments, or criticizing things that don't even make sense. It's like anything about you is too much, too confident, too beautiful, too polished, or even too kind. You need to understand this unfair criticism isn't about you. It's about how they feel in your presence. Your energy can make insecure women look at themselves more harshly, and that can trigger reactions. Have you ever been called stuck up when you hadn't even said a word, or noticed someone competing with you over something you weren't even interested in? That's exactly what's happening. Not every woman will react this way. Many will admire you, be inspired by you, or want to be near you. But when you see unfounded criticism, uncomfortable glances, or comments trying to dim your light, don't take it personally. See it as proof that you're shining brighter than you realize. Your presence, your energy, your way of being can make those who aren't secure in themselves feel uneasy. And even if it feels unfair, it's a strong sign that you are very attractive, even if you haven't recognized it yet. Sign 6, people smile at you without knowing you. Have you ever been walking down the street, in a store, or on public transport, and suddenly someone, often a man, smiles at you for no reason? He doesn't say a word, he doesn't know you, and he's not trying to start a conversation. But he smiles, sometimes shyly as if embarrassed to be caught, and other times confidently, like he's silently saying, "Wow, this woman has something special." That smile is not random, it reflects the energy you put out. True attractiveness isn't only physical, it's sensed. There's something in the way a woman walks, looks, or simply exists that draws people in. That magnetism makes people react even before you say anything. A smile like that is a silent acknowledgement, an unspoken "I like you" without words. And it's not something that can be faked. It comes from a genuine reaction to your energy. So next time someone smiles at you for no reason, don't dismiss it. You're not trying to get attention. It's just naturally generated by who you are. Sign 7, men in relationships notice you more than usual. This one is delicate, but it's important. When a woman is truly attractive, her presence doesn't go unnoticed. Sometimes, even men who are already in relationships find it hard to ignore her. I'm not saying it's right, and you're not causing it on purpose. Yet it happens more than you might think. At a gathering, walking on the street, at a cafe, you might catch a lingering gaze from someone who isn't available. They try to hide it, but their body gives them away. Attraction isn't always controlled. It responds to something deeper than physical beauty. You need to understand this. It's not your fault. It's not about provocation. It's your essence, your energy, your way of being. You shouldn't feel guilty or uncomfortable. It's proof your feminine energy is powerful, magnetic, and impossible to ignore, even by those who shouldn't notice. Sign 8, you get a lot of attention on social media, even without showing much. This is something many women notice. and often underestimate. You post a casual photo, no big poses, no revealing outfits, no effort to get attention, and still the messages, likes, and reactions come. You wonder, what's so special about this photo? But it's not about the photo, it's about you. True attractiveness doesn't need to show off. What captivates people is what you radiate at your authenticity, your gaze, your natural presence. That energy crosses the screen. Men sense it, and some don't know how to handle it. Many of you don't even realize this. You think you need to do more, show more, present a curated image. But your real power is in being yourself. Whether you're in a simple shirt, no makeup, or just sharing everyday moments, the attention you get without trying is proof you're far more attractive than you realize. Sign 9. Men often get confused around you. This is one of the clearest signs, but also one of the most misunderstood. Surely, it's happened to you. A man gives you a lot of attention, acts interested, seeks you out, talks to you, compliments you, and then suddenly disappears as if nothing happened. He pulls away. Then, after a few days, he comes back like nothing ever occurred. Confusing, right? You might wonder, is he playing games? What does he want? Here's the reality. Many times he's not playing. He's struggling with his feelings. When a man is truly attracted to a woman, especially when he sees her as exceptional, that attraction can overwhelm him. He may feel intimidated, unsure what to say or how to act. So he pulls away, not because he's not interested, but because he's too interested. You might think he's not into you, when really he's trying to figure out how to approach you without exposing too much of himself. Some men run because they don't feel good enough. Others come back after gathering courage. In both cases, it shows the same thing. There's something about you that unsettles them. Next time a man pulls away for no clear reason and comes back as if nothing happened, pay attention. It's not always confusion. Sometimes it's pure attraction he just doesn't know how to handle. Sen 10. You don't fully realize your own power. And this is the strongest sign of all because it happens more often than you think. Many of the most attractive women don't know it or don't believe it. They move through life doubting themselves, comparing themselves, questioning if they measure up, when in reality, they are the ones making the difference. And let me tell you something. It shows. It shows when you walk into a room without trying to be noticed, and yet everyone notices. It shows when you speak simply without trying to impress, and you end up impressing more than anyone else. Why? Because you're not trying, you're just being. When a woman lives in that authenticity, it carries incredible power. But if you don't recognize it, that power stays half hidden, like a light covered by a veil. When you start accepting it, not arrogantly, but with calm certainty of your worth, something changes. Your body language, your energy, your gaze, everything aligns. And it's felt even from afar. If any part of you doubts the energy you radiate, remember this, your power doesn't start when someone else sees it. It starts when you accept it yourself. Sign 11. Your absence is noticed even more than your presence. Let me explain. Some women draw attention the moment they walk in. Others, you might be one of them, have an absence that's even more noticeable. When you leave, something dims in the room. That warmth, that natural flow you bring, suddenly disappears. And people feel it. Maybe no one says it aloud. Maybe you don't notice it. But when a woman is truly attractive, it's not just about what she shows, it's about what she makes others feel. When she's gone, the contrast is obvious. Conversations change, energy cools. And without knowing why, people find themselves thinking about you. That's what makes you unforgettable. You don't just arrive, you stay in people's memory, their thoughts, even their feelings. Sometimes without trying, sometimes without knowing. If you've ever noticed someone watching you leave, or someone later saying, "Hey, you left," don't ignore it. It's another way of saying your presence moved me. And that can't be faked. It's something you naturally carry. Sign 12. Silence with you isn't uncomfortable, it's intense. Very few women notice this, but men definitely feel it. When a woman is truly attractive, there's no need to fill every second with words. Her presence alone creates powerful energy, making silence magnetic. Has it happened that you're with someone and there's a quiet moment, yet he doesn't fidget, doesn't check his phone, doesn't leave, he just stays as if nothing else is needed? That's no coincidence. That's attraction. It's not that he doesn't know what to say, it's that he's processing what he feels about you. He might not express it, but inside he's thinking, why do I feel so good just by being near her? How can she affect me so much without saying a word? That ease in silence, that effortless intensity comes from a woman who radiates more than the physical. A woman who gives serenity, depth, and mystery, and without speaking communicates so much. If you notice moments of silence with a man and he stays, doesn't get uncomfortable, doesn't rush to speak, it's because your energy is already speaking for you. You've already won him over without trying. Now, think about this. How many of these signs have you noticed in your life? Has someone looked at you differently or given attention you didn't understand? Share in the comments because others might feel the same and it can help you recognize your power. If this video helped you see yourself in a new light, understand that there's something about you that doesn't need explanation or approval, then subscribe, and turn on notifications. Here, we talk about energy, presence, and magnetism that can't be bought or faked. Never underestimate what you radiate. The way you walk, the way you look, the way you exist leaves a mark. While you may question if you're enough, others are already drawn to you. You are more than you think. And this is only the beginning. See you in the next one.